Ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 2-0 on the way. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Valdez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 5.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ramirez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Verlander on point to start this one. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
A bouncer to the left side. Rendon has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Into the box, Luis Valdez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 26 RBIs. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alejandro Sanchez.
So now to the plate, Alejandro Sanchez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He'll enter play here at 293. 3 homers and 23 driven in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Valdez, a runner at second with 1 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through. A base hit. Hoskins gathers it in. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. Standing in now, Shea Clark. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 2-1 home. Left side, but well foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Perez, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls and a strike. Arrieta, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. As a look, now the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Elvis Villarreal is on deck. And the payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
He's set. Here it comes. Elvis Villarreal comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Williams, but he won't get there. It falls in. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Vinny Domit, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Hit to third. Fielded by Rendon. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So here's welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Domingo Santana. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Over the bullpen and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Colby Delgado. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Delgado playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Fouled off. And the pitch on 2-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hand.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. At the plate, Damon Rodriguez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Not shortstop. Damon.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And another foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christopher Bagley, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fouled away. To third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Second baseman. Ramirez.
Arrieta into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in now, Luis Valdez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now in the box, Nick Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher. This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece.
And one major aspect of their offensive approach is, of course, their speed. They currently lead Major League Baseball in both stolen bases and stolen base percentage. One coach told me that tells you 2 things. We have great athletes, and they work very hard on the craft of swiping bags. He went on to explain that a lot of work goes into perfecting their technique for getting good jumps and studying the pitcher's tendencies. It's a bit of a throwback approach to offense, but these guys have bought in. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Alejandro Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Shea Clark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runners on the move for second. He pulls this one into right, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
The catcher, number 13.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Has a look, now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. In the air out toward right field. Williams is under it. And that retires the side. Nothing doing. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Domingo Santana.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Colby Delgado. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Elvis Villarreal. First offering on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Ready on 1-2. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, and it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
To the plate now, Vinny Domet. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Damon Rodriguez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Ranging back is Herrera. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 24.
Standing in, Christopher Bagley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
That's wide, 2-0. Bagley is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Hoskins waits on it, and that retires the side. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
The center fielder.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Herrera leads off second with nobody out. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Crawford, a California-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
From the stretch, Jorge Alfaro is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
No strike.
Fouled off. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone!
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Nick Williams is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Rhys Hoskins is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there to make the catch right next to the tarp. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2-2 the count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So next to the plate for the Royals, Luis Valdez. Pitch on the way.
0-1, no strike.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. A ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Digging in once again, Alejandro Sanchez. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second is in to score.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Shea Clark. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a throw over, back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Now to the plate, Salvador Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a slider too high for ball 1.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
And he misses again, 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right there.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Ryan Ramiro will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 21, Ryan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Elvis Villarreal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2, and the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Brian Ramiro will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. Rob Tejada is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Ramiro. Your attempted lead. A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching number 99.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out.
The designated hitter.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Colby Delgado. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there for strike one, 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bagley is there, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 1-2 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 5-4. Pat Neshek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pat Neshek.
Here comes the first pitch. Vinny Domet is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Neshek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
We got 3 balls and 2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Damon Rodriguez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Here it comes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Coming to the plate now, Christopher Bagley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Here it is, the 3-0. Rodriguez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired. 2 down now. Striding in, Luis Valdez.
Luis Valdez.
First offering on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2.
Nope.
Misses. Ball 2. The set and the 2-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Odubel Herrera.
the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, J.P. Crawford. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 2 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Russell Van Dyke is on out of the And welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Alejandro Sanchez. And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Williams. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 8.
Into the box now, Shea Clark. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Down and away, ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Into the box now, Rob Tejada. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. Rendon bare hands it. How about that? So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Rodrigo Raimo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Rodrigo Raimo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
The right fielder, number 5.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Grounded to short. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the stretch.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bagley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here comes the first pitch. Colby Delgado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ready on 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hernandez on second. Esparza on at first with 2 down. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
1-2. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
A curveball hit right back at him. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Keenan Middleton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Elvis Villarreal. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Williams is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vinny Domit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Middleton typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in to try it again, Damon Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Ninth inning coming up. And new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And he fouls this one off. Hard hit at third. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Andrew McCutchen will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swinging a high chopper to second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied. Brad Miller is into the ballgame as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christopher Bagley. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
In for strike two. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He got ahead with two good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. One away.
Now batting,
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Ramirez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-2. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is Williams. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder,
Now at the plate, Luis Valdez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike in the. We are into extra innings, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. Ramirez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Nick Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch. Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fly ball to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to harm. Edebray Ramos comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Alejandro Sanchez. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone. In now, Shea Clark. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Tejada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. The 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Enos Esparza. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Fouled off. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Colby Delgado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now is Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. The 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Clark is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So here's the Royals DH. Elvis Villarreal went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. 1 out.
Up next to the Royals.
So striding in, Vinny Domit. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
2-0.
Fouled away. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So digging in now, Damon Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Rodriguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. The 2-2. Christopher Bagley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Payoff pitch on its way. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least. On to the 12th frame in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Brad Miller. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lays off 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line hard, but foul. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Zero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw all-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down quickly go the Phillies. This ball game still tied 5-all. Gilberto Farrell will be summoned here to start the home 12. Like to welcome those of you just joining us. Where you been? We've got a good one going here in extra innings.
The center fielder, number 24.
He's set. Here it comes. High chopper over to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time. One away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0. Farrell, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants...
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Throw won't get him.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Curtis Rodriguez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 11, Curtis Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Luis Valdez. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Here's the first pitch. Alejandro Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. This is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
The lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Rodrigo Raimo wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Good. The Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting